See, hello Virgo. Welcome into your... Did I do Virgo already? No, I didn't. For your January love reading, I'm Gigi. This is my channel. Welcome in. Be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Only take what resonates with you. Leave what does not. Okay. What else? If you want to book a reading, you can book at simplyblossommingtarot.com. I hope that you guys are off to an excellent new year. I wish you guys all the best, all the healing, you know, hope you reach all your goals, all that good stuff. I wish you love and happiness, okay? So let's get into it, Virgo. I really want to make, maybe I should do that, a New Year's resolution video for the channel, because you have to have business goals as well. But, I really want to be more consistent without taking up so much time, but I just have a reading style, and sometimes it's, you know, it's kind of long and lengthy, but okay. Let's get into it. Virgo. With Chiron here, I do see that maybe there's healing within your situation. With the winter, somebody's birthday could be in the winter time, or the winter time could be significant. We are in January. But the thing about Chiron is the energy of the wounded healer. And Chiron had abandonment issues because his father, I want to say his father didn't want him. So he ended up healing his wounds, and then that's how he ended up teaching others how to heal theirs, or helping others heal theirs. So I saw the iron energy. Iron energy in this deck can talk about wanting to like fight, bicker, and argue, and all these things. And the thing is that in 2024, I want Virgo to be able to recognize when wounds present for like a healing moment and not a moment of conflict. You see what I'm saying? Or if it's, whether it's an argument or a disagreement or misunderstanding, whatever it is, like, just be in the energy of like grounding yourself into healing. Okay, let's see. Virgo's love and interest, Holy Spirit, for January 2020. Virgo, the collective. And again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Virgos. Interest. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you have the moon energy, so there is a lot of emotion here. You have the great work, and then against nature. Okay, so that's them, and then let me pull yours. How does Virgo feel toward their love? Interest for January 2024. Holy Spirit, for the highest good of all. You have breath and uncreated. Okay. Okay. So, and you have the sun splendor with breath and uncreated. Some of y'all Virgos, y'all may want to how do you say, extend the family, or you want to express to them, almost like with the uncreated, of what isn't in the relationship but what you want to see in the relationship, and what sun splendor would make you happy. Okay. And with the 10 card is a metal that is very like when it melts, it looks like melted chrome. Okay, so I feel like you're wanting to express, literally with the breath, of where you would like to see the relationship go. But these are things that are uncreated. These are, I don't know if you've already had the conversations with this person and it hasn't come into fruition or whatever. But that's the energy that I'm getting on your side. On their side, I feel like they are moody and they are emotional with the moon here. Okay. And with the great work, I feel like this person is up. I feel like I'm going to get one more card for your side. But I feel like this person is up for the challenge, if that makes sense, because with against nature, it's interesting here because the moon card is the energy of being like pulled to something, or it's just like the moon cycle just goes, you know. Also, I feel like I'm just getting a vibe of like, not a doctor or anything, but I'm getting an energy of like children here, or like wanting to have children or something like that. And it's like with against nature and the moon, to me the moon, like how it popped up was like a woman's cycle. So I don't know if this person could be like tracking your period or something. I'm sorry y'all, but I don't know, it just kind of came up. But anyway, I feel like this person is trying to temper their emotions and their feelings, or even their anger, because the moon card, this person can have like feminine energy in their chart, whether it's Taurus, Libra, a lot of Venus, or even water type energy. But with against nature, that's like the energy of forcing something. Okay, they may feel like they want something to naturally flow, like that pull and that attraction with the Luna card. And again, it's like, you know how the moon pulls waves up, you know, it's just like they want this natural I don't know, like natural cycles in the relationship. They want it to just naturally flow, to naturally attract. Sometimes I feel like they just want you to come to them without them even having to say anything or whatever. I do feel like they kind of hide their emotions, but I feel like they feel like something feels like work, because against nature is the energy like forcing something, okay? And the great work just talks about literally doing the great work, healing, whether this is their passion, their purpose, or whatever. I don't know. There's a vibe of like, there's certain, maybe within their passion and their purpose and their finances and their career, things seem to be blooming better versus their relationship life. Okay, so let's see, how does Virgo's love interest feel toward them? Virgo for January 2024. Holy Spirit. Romantic feelings. Children. Yeah. Children and wedding. That's what I'm saying. I was getting a vibe of children. Okay. How does Virgo feel towards their soulmate? January. You have true love, love yourself first, and release your ex. Now that is a wrench. Then you have soulmate. So this is the soulmate situation here. You could be married to this person, okay? Or I kind of had got that on their side, that there could be two energies, because I feel like one energy is like, it's hard to work on with against nature. And then the other, with the moon card, it just flows. And on your side, you have release your ex. So it does seem as if like you do feel like they have feelings for someone in the past, okay? I also got this vibe of like so take it how it resonates. Some of them, they're interested in putting in the work. They're interested in, getting married. They have romantic feelings, and they want to have children and all of that. There's a split. Some of them, they could be married to the person that has children. But because of the release your ex card that popped up, as that's how you feel towards them. Either you could be the person that they have romantic feelings for, or you could be the person that they have like it's a baby mama, baby daddy situation going on, okay? Or married to or whatever. On your side, there's a vibe here where with breath, it's like you express yourself, but it's like you tell them, but stuff doesn't come. I don't know. It's almost like empty promises is kind of what I'm getting. But you towards this person, you feel like this is a true love, this is a romance of a lifetime. Okay. But there's something about you feel like they need to release their ex. And I think that love yourself first may be a message for you from spirit, of just like your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, because there's something here of like, if it's true love, you will know, that is true love. And if you're in the energy of disrespecting yourself or accepting less than, then you have to go back to the energy of loving yourself first and understanding like, but I think it's because you feel like this person is a soulmate that I don't know, I feel like you just give them passes. Because it's like you telling this person like, you need to release your ex, but y'all still have something. Like, you see what I'm saying? And it's just like, let's see. How does Virgo? It's like dealing with somebody and knowing that they still have ties to like their ex or feelings, or that it's, all right. Unless this is like a friends with benefits things or an open situation. How does Virgo feel towards their love interest for January 2024? Yeah, the Two of Fire, you feel like they need to make some sort of decision. Yeah, and the Velocity of Fire, this is the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. You have fire out here twice. You feel like they need to make a decision and like stay consistent. Because the thing is like, the Page of Wands is like, oh, okay, I'm gonna start off on a project, whatever. But whether it's the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, except the King of Wands, it's energy, it's fire energy, it's passion, it's action, it's being committed. It's being passion oriented and driven towards a certain thing or a person, right? You want them to be the King of Wands, not the Knight of Wands. They come in and out passionate. This person's all over the place, right? Or it's the Page of Wands, where it's like, okay, well, that's the energy of like when things just get started and the passion just gets sparked, and you're like, okay, well, let's see where this goes, whatever, right? I kind of think that the Nine of Wands is the only energy that can go like in and out. I feel like once the level of the Page of Wands is hit, you can't really, get that again. It's almost just like how you start something for the first time that you can never re-get that feeling again or whatever. But you feel like this person needs to make a decision, okay? There also may be something in terms of like, because there's a map on here, in terms of travel, of like, do you want to live with me? Do you want to live separate? Or y'all may be in different, the Four of Wands. The Four of Fire talks about home, family, commitment. It talks about foundations and structures as well. It's needing to make a decision on a true commitment. You feel like they need to release their ex if they still have feelings for... the Ten of Water. You feel that they need to figure out what their wish fulfillment is on an emotional level. I also feel like you think that this person, with the Four of Earth, that almost like they want you but don't want nobody else to have you, or it's a vibe of like they feel stuck. No, maybe not feeling stuck. You feel like they may be with you out of a space of lack. And this is the Four of Earth, which talks about money and pentacles and things of that nature. There's a Smirnoff bottle here. Somebody could drink a lot. as well. I feel like you feel like this has been the same vibration for a long time. Some of you might not even be speaking to this person because of the uncreated and the breath is kind of giving me like, okay. The 6 of air talks about removing yourself from a situation, going to calmer waters. It could talk about traveling as well. So y'all could be thinking about going on a cruise. You have the 7 of air and the 9 of earth. I'm not gonna lie, Virgo. Some of y'all are thinking about doing your own thing. The 7 of air and the 9 of earth, that's the energy of being like single, taking care of yourself, all of that. But I don't know, Virgo, you may have a little sneaky link. The 8 of air, but you're really in your head about it. Yeah, you're really in your head about it. And I think it's because with the Wheel card, it's like you don't really want to, I think it'll scare you if being with an ex, that could be on your side will release your ex, but being with the ex or something, that it could actually start to lay the foundation to end a chapter or a relationship that, you know, that you're in. So I feel like, Virgo, you're kind of like, I don't want to fan a fire or fan a flame, okay? So let's see, how does Virgo's love interest feel towards Virgo? How does Virgo love interest? Oh, the life giver. So he sees you, or she, or whatever. They see you as the Empress, okay? Again, there's something about children here because this woman is holding a child. The curiosity of earth. And you have the High Priestess. Then I'm going to put one more. The Knight of Water. The Knight of Cups. Okay. They feel like you're hiding something from them, or they're trying to use their intuition almost about like maybe when to approach you or when to get into the energy of the Knight of Cups, which is the vibe of like romantic and getting the flowers, and it's like they're trying to feel you out, okay? Yeah, you have the Ace of Air, Alchemy, the 8 of Fire, and the Wheel. With the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, so on their side, they want to have some sort of healing communication with you. With the 8 of Wands and the Alchemy card, the Alchemy is a Temperance card. So some of y'all could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Pisces. Or no, you can be any of that or have that in your energy. And then I'm also seeing the King of Wands, so that's Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Yeah, so this is interesting because on your side, there's one person. On their side, it's 3. And when the 2 Empresses come out, or the 2 Divine Feminine energies, you have the Empress is like the Earth Mother, and the High Priestess was the Witch card. It's like the High Priest. It's like, and that came out twice. You have the Witch here, and you have the Moon there. This person here is trying to figure out if they're going to go against the grain or not. Now, they may view you as both of these energies combined. But what I'm saying is, on your side, you have released your ex. This is interesting. So I really do. I feel like with the Ace of Air and the Alchemy card, that there needs to be a clear, concise conversation that is, because this is like clearly soulmate energy, but you got the Two of Fire on your side. They have the Ace of Air. It's just a vibe of like, and you have the Seven of Swords on your side. Yeah, you feel like this person is take it just how it resonates, whether that's you or them. You could be in your mind about this person like acting like they single with the Seven of Swords, or trying to be like what do you call slick or whatever. Yeah, the velocity of Earth. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Yes. With this relationship, there needs to be like slow, methodical, yeah, Ten of Earth. In order for it to be a solid foundation with the Ten of Earth, this is going to be a slow growth. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy of the deck. This is the energy of people going to have to do their due diligence. They're going to have to build from the ground up, take their time. It's very slow growing energy. It's the slowest energy in the tarot. So, and that's what I was picking up on your side, where like with Breath and the Uncreated, there was a vibe here of like, well, I'm speaking and I'm saying these things, or like I'm trying to breathe life into the situation, but there's nothing coming out of it. There's nothing being uncreated. But I also feel like this is kind of like the energy of closed mouths don't get fed. And on their side, it's like they do want clarity with the Ace of Air. Or it's almost as if now they're trying to get clarity, because the curiosity of Earth, that's something that's new. Or with the Life Giver and the curiosity of Earth, the curiosity of Earth could be an Earth sign child. Okay. So maybe that's what it is, because you got children over here. Okay. Yeah, and I also just got this vibe of that this person is a kind and sweet person. And maybe sometimes things could get like misconstrued, where like you think that they're doing like more than what's really going on. And I think this person with the Ace of Swords and the Alchemy card is about tempering things. Like on here, she's lighting white candles and all of that. It's the energy of like purity, or even praying. Like this person could be praying about the situation. But this person with the wheel here, they want the Wheel of Fortune to turn. Like they want this to turn, like to work in their favor, or for it to work out, you know. But there needs to be some sort of like healing conversation here. All right, what's the blockage in this situation? Yeah, it's very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, and make the effort. And that's the thing. The only way that I'm seeing this situation not fall apart is if there is the Knight of Pentacles energy. And I feel like if I had a book so I can kind of break down what the Knight of Pentacles is. Let me see. Normally it's like the farmer is depicted on the card. It's the vibe of really, oh, okay. It's the speed of change, accomplishment, stamina. stabilizing. It's grounded drive. I love that. Grounded drive, meaning that it's not passion based, right? It's not mentally charged. It's not emotionally charged. And this gives me life partner energy, right? Because life partner energy is connected to the earth, which talks about a home environment, children, a foundation, like building things that are tangible, right? So this is talking about the energy of stabilizing, right? Anything that you have to stabilize, honestly, whether it's a person, a foundation, a car, whatever, anything that you have to bring back into balance, it just don't go like that overnight, okay? It's grounded drive, meaning that it is going to take day in and day out repetition or consistency or stamina in this real stamina time, okay? Time, money, effort. Earth is connected to the material things. It's like actually showing up, okay? And that comes from, this is like, honestly, what this is like, it reminds me of the very realistic saying of like how love isn't all this, all that, but you wake up every day and you choose each other. These two are waking up every day, and one could be choosing work, one could be choosing their friends, one could be choosing they self to the point of like it's causing conflict. One could be choosing alcohol, one could be choosing whatever material stuff. It's just like these two people are distracted, and it's just kind of like, okay, well, you have to figure out your priorities and figure out, okay, well, what's really important to you, right? Because the blockage is that people haven't clearly decided what they want. When you know what you want, then it could come to you. It can make its way to you because you're clear on that, you know? Clarify very soon. Yeah, the Six of Earth. This talks about time. And again, I was talking about farming. Y'all need earth energy. Y'all need earth energy. And I'm getting this energy of like needing to be grounded. Like needing to be in the same like space a lot. You know how every single day you have to go out and work your farm and work the fields and water the garden and toil, plant the seeds, toil the dirt. You have to go. This is something that needs tending to. It needs a lot of work. And so it's a choice of, do we do that or do we not? And with the Three of Earth also, this also needs outside help. Experts on whatever, okay, whether it's counseling, whether it's religious leaders, or whether it's I don't know, child, business stuff, whether it's literally somebody needs to clean the house, some like you have to make time to put in reciprocity in this for it to work. And the thing is like, this is hard work because it's the earth energy. That's the slowest moving energy. You know, like, you know, so if you have a relationship and it's like, oh, it's missing the passion, which that may be a part of the problem too. But yeah, the Ten of Fire. This is, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. The Two of Water. So it does talk about soulmate energy here with the Two of Water. And the Sovereignty of Fire. I'm trying to figure, is this the King or the Knight? Yeah. Yeah, this is the Knight of this is the Knight of Wands over here. Yeah, you feel like this person is like doing whatever they want to do. Knight of Wands is the energy of the player. So that's what I'm saying. The vibe here is that, or the blockage is that someone has to clearly decide to choose the Two of Cups, to choose the soulmate energy, and to step into the King of Wands energy and not the Knight of Wands energy. Like this person can literally come in and out of your house. You have the Ten of Earth and the Three of Water. And the three of water, so some of y'all could be like their main, or maybe it was saying that. So maybe with the velocity of fire, it read it like there's reconciliation, right? When there's like the Ten of Earth talks about family gatherings. Okay, well the Three of Water and the Ten of Earth talks about family gatherings, celebratory, like celebrating things within family. So it's like I feel like somebody is showing up, you or them. Yeah, the Ace of Water, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. This is the energy of fighting. This is the energy of fighting to give an offer, or fighting to stop someone with the Eight of Water from walking away. Or be careful of starting fights and stuff when you really do have a lot of love for a person, because somebody can really walk away with the Eight of Water. I don't like the Eight of Water being here, because that is the energy of like someone has already emotionally left the building. And they're in the Seven of Water, which is this energy of like somebody could like drink a lot or whatever, but they're just like in their head. Like they're just, it's kind of like going through the motions. But, and the Seven of Cups can also talk about having options and things like that. The Elder and the Lovers. I'm trying to see. I want to say that's the Hierophant. Yeah, that is. That's the Emperor. The Emperor and the Lovers. That's the energy of choice. Yes, someone has to step into their masculine energy and make the decision. That's just what it is. You know, I feel like, and that's what it is. That's the energy that is given that. With wedding and children here, there's family involved, there's foundations, there's children, there's all of this, but it's being in it, but not truly. And that's on both sides. It's on both sides. Yeah, you have finances and career. All right, what's the outcome here? What's the outcome? See, it's all over the place. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. Soulmate, this could be the one. That just every time these cards fall out, it just shows that there is there's like more options, or that there's more energies within this. And you do have the Five of Wands, which talks about multiple energies. And on here, they're literally like sword fighting or whatever. So it's just the, let me see. Virgo love life. Virgo love life. For January, Holy Spirit's advice. Leave the past behind. And that's beautiful, because whether it is, and it says take a breather, whether it's really identifying here with like the Eight of Cups energy of like, okay, well, we both acknowledge that maybe this is the end, whatever. It could be that. It can also be the vibe of like, what if you decide to try to keep making this work, or trying to get it back together, you still want to work on it, then it's going to require you to leave the past behind, and it's going to require you to redevelop trust in a relationship, and to actually commit and to make the decision, because there may be arguments and stuff like that. Like Virgo, you may be popping off, whatever, they may be popping off, whatever, but the thing here is that y'all are both guilty of not, you know what I'm saying? There's not no like, oh, is this person? Y'all are both choosing like other things. It says release your blocks and practice gratitude. Yeah. And that's the thing of just like, and it says take time for self-love. That's the thing of like, the reason why a lot of our relationships is blocked is because we block. Like we can't allow love to come in when we don't even trust love, or we don't know what that is, or we can't trust nobody or whatever, right? And then also, I feel like this is practice gratitude in terms of practice gratitude for your relationship. You know what I mean? And that you have a relationship to fix. Some people don't even have that, you know. Leaning into gratitude. I feel like somebody complains about this all the time, and the things that you complain about you will lose. And so when that happens, don't complain about losing it, because you complained about it when you had it. So the thing is needing to learn how to practice gratitude, and also move in the energy of like, okay, if you appreciate somebody, if you have gratitude for somebody, then you move in that way. If you love somebody, then you move in that way. There's also a vibe here of like, I think that there's just a vibe of like, there needs to be a true understand, like true love is on your side, Virgo, right? But that's hard. That I think with love yourself first being here, it's kind of like, I feel like you could be struggling with understanding what true love is. It's like thinking something is something, but thinking something is true love, but not even understanding your definition of what love is yet, right? Because you have to develop that definition for yourself with love yourself first. Okay, and so this is the key component of that, of, you know, needing to learn how to love yourself first, right? When you're in a relationship and you accept all kind of shit to happen to you, well, then you don't really understand the idea of what love is, because if you loved yourself, then you would value yourself, right? Right? So if you love your child, you're going to protect them, you're going to take care of them and all of that. So if you don't have that energy of like, you don't love yourself, you allow all this bullshit to happen, right? But then calling the relationship true love. But you can't call something true love because you don't know it for yourself. You see what I'm saying? So there's a vibe here of like needing to, and it says the time has come to clear your energy. Okay? The time has come to clear your energy, and that came out twice with leave the past behind, right? The time has come to clear your energy in terms of what you were taught of what love was. Okay? Because the lack of self-respect and the lack of love for self does not equate a relationship of true love. Okay? And that goes for both ways. Alright? So there's a fanciful like idea of what true love is, of like picture book or the American dream or something like that. Okay? Yeah. Now you can feel like either way it goes, there needs to be a redefinition of what love is, and then needing to go toward that, and needing to be honest of like, if you can't leave the past behind, then you cannot fix the relationship. If there is no forgiveness, then there is no new beginning. And that's just what it is. Needing to release the blocks. Because the thing is, people can really be like, yo, I'm trying to change my life, or I'm trying to change myself, I'm really trying to grow, I'm really trying to evolve. But if you're still looking at them as the old person, then the growth that they have made can't even be translated into the relationship because you're blocking it. So you have to decide, are you going to truly trust somebody? Are you truly going to forgive somebody? Or whatever it is, because it's just a merry-go-round type thing. Okay? And there is external energy. Because the outcome is unrequited love. So these are the outcomes, possible outcomes, that y'all decide that there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. Or that, you know, you do recognize that this is a soulmate. Yes, this is my soulmate, right? And it says you've already met the partner that you seek, right? But the thing about this could be the one being that you've already met the romantic partners that you seek, and you have released your ex here, this could be the energy of like somebody has already met their soulmate or another soulmate, and we have multiple soulmates. So that's what I always say when it comes to tarot and doing readings and things like that. We're not giving you the end all be all. I'm just showing you the different, and I'm also unbiased. I don't, I do these readings and I really enjoy doing these things, but your business is your business and it ain't got shit to do with me. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that, and I tell people all the time when I'm doing these readings that, especially in a relationship, so in your life by itself, your energy and frequency that I pick up in the reading is determined off of you making your decisions, okay? A lot of readings that I do is not nothing new. It's just like more so like confirmation, okay? And then like affirmation and positive words or whatever. And also calling you out in your bullshit sometimes. So, like the truth of this situation that two people calling something love, but they're not acting in loving ways, because if you love something, then you would commit to it. And if you loved something, then you would leave the past behind and you would actually show up to put in the time, work, energy, and effort. And what's happening here is like there's like physical energy that it's like separated, because what needs to happen is a balance in the energy or reciprocal energy. It's all earth energy. It's all earth energy. With the Two of Water, there is emotions there and things like that. But the emotions isn't enough to like really put in the work, and like just in your head imagine people like digging dirt and shoveling dirt and building irrigation systems and putting seeds in the dirt and toiling the soil and waking up crack of dawn in the morning every single day and going out to the farm and feeding the chickens. And that's the energy that needs to be put into this relationship for it to be. It needs to be day in, day out, day in, day out. It needs to be like a fucking bicycle, okay? Like you push the pedals with your own power and energy. It needs to be that. So the outcome could go a many different ways, and that's why I say these readings isn't the end all be all, and I don't know the total outcome, but you can get certain advice on trying to help it and healing and all that stuff. So you could decide that this is the one, this is the soulmate, right? Or you could decide that somebody else is that person, or they can decide that you're that person, or that somebody else is that person. Or it's like, or y'all can decide like there's unrequited love somewhere. And then there's a soulmate, and this could be the one somewhere. And so that's why you have the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and need to make a decision, because there's options here. Okay? And that's what I'm saying. And that's on both sides. Like, whether it don't have to be like another person. Like, the curiosity of Earth could be the energy of starting a new business. Starting a new business. The Eight of Wands could talk about somebody who moves around a lot and travels a lot, okay? The Ace of Swords can also talk about somebody could be focusing on writing a book, or getting some sort of official documentation, or like more so like paperwork and important things or whatever. Alchemy also could be the energy of somebody trying to either get their health together, whether it's because it's more so about alchemizing. So somebody could be trying to fix their hormones, somebody could be trying to fix their sugar intake, their salt intake. They could be trying to, or even trying to figure out what their spirituality is, like their beliefs and things like that. There's a lot of different things, like literally, like there's a lot of different things that can get in the way of relationships, or putting in the work in and out of relationships. So it's like if somebody go on a spiritual journey and they call here and there or whatever, but they're on a damn spiritual journey and they living with monks for 6 months. You see what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't always have to be like, oh, it's another person and they cheating and all these things. Like, life is filled with distractions or whatever, but life is filled with a lot of different choices. So the problem here is that it's two people kind of choosing this, but then choosing a lot of other shit on the outside, okay? And then like being afraid to do the work and actually lean into forgiveness and all this stuff. It's like fighting, and it's just, you know, it's the energy of, it needs to be like a more like mature look. And then look, the sword and scales came out. Like truth needs to happen, justice needs to happen, like a balancing out needs to happen, needing to make amends, needing to bring integrity, you know, needing to deal with things in a fair and square way, not in a way of like that Five of Wands is just a lot of arguing or strife or power struggles or whatever. Okay. Yeah, but that's what I have though. Yeah, and it repeated. So you have the tandem bicycle card, which talks about partnership, unison, and togetherness, right? But then you have the baby card, which just talks about could be like a literal birth of a child, but it's the energy of like a new start, like a fresh new beginning, or rapid growth, or just unlimited potential, right? And then you have the urn card, which is just represents of like it represents like giving up, closing up, breaking up, you know, like having a setback or deciding that it's over or that it's done, or the energy of like loss or grief or whatever. But the thing about it is like, that's the thing. It's like y'all have the opportunity to either end the situation with the urn card, or have a fresh start and a new beginning with the baby card. And the sword and the scales is the energy of like, you need to make a decision. And then it also says, hear me out. It's the vibe of like, okay, well, are you going to hear me out? Are you, you know? And then the shooting star, this is the energy of like, I'm also getting something that like somebody has to understand that, I don't know why it's like, this was a moment in time, like, shooting star. Okay, all right. So the thing is like, something happened here, and it was just like very sudden, right? But a lot of unresolved issues came from that. Yeah, this is just about like, there again, it came out and it said there's many options. I don't know. I feel like this, like, your situation, and I don't really know everything about what's happening here, okay? Because I don't know the specifics of everything. But the thing is that, like, it says happening soon, which means that what's happening soon is that you guys may start to see like the different possibilities and the choices that y'all have within like making this relationship work, okay? But there's also an energy here of free will, of just like, you know, people have free will and they have the right to make their own decisions, whatever. Honestly, this could go either way, bro. This could go either way, because you have freedom on this card, which is like somebody can just choose freedom. You have adjacent possibilities and many options of being flexible. It's like somebody can choose to be that way, or y'all could do. Then you have the two-faced energy, where it's just like, or y'all can, that could happen. You know, there's so much there's so much here, Virgo. I'm gonna stop digging into it because, child. Okay. 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 Yeah, I'm seeing someone maybe needing to go into this, yeah. Someone needs to take time for self-actualization. Just a state of pause, meditation, rest, relax, time off, just finding relief. You know what I mean? It's like the lady is literally on a damn hammock, okay? I'm seeing that something I'm seeing that somebody needs a lot of rest too with hammock and the bedroom card here. But again, these energies could go like either way it goes, right? But I feel like if you're lacking sleep, I feel like somehow you'll finally like get that. But then I also feel like oh, okay. Because now I'm getting like baby energy again. Someone needs to get rest. And I'm seeing that there's like a wish fulfillment coming, okay? And it says perfect timing, prosperity, creation, patience, abundance, a wish granted, patience paying off, having hope, God's sin, okay? But it can go two ways, bro. Like if I feel like you and this person ain't had sex in a while, y'all may just have sex. Like sexual fulfillment, sensual pleasure, a time of intimacy. If somebody's wishing like, oh, I just need time off, like I see that happening. Yeah. Oh, this is too much, child. The broken heart card. The broken heart card came out again. It's just really like an up and down, an up and down, an up and down, an up and down. Okay. Emotional pain, devastated, unhappy, hurt, bitter, regret, let down, mourning, grief, sorrow. There's a lot of, I honestly feel like there also needs to be, whatever has happened in this relationship, there also needs to be healing within like their own, like both people. They need to both take serious care of their healing, whatever whatever that, because the cards that keep popping up is like, it's like a lot of sorrow, it's a lot of grief, it's a lot of this, it's a lot of this, and it's just like the problem that I think really is here is that there's so much pain on both sides of the spectrum, right? But it's weird because the person that you're dealing with the great work, like they're trying to do the work, like, they're trying to do the work, okay? It's almost like they're up for the job, but at the same time, there's a vibe of like, two broken vessels need to be healed to like be able to, you know what I mean, to have like a very solid foundation. And Virgo, on your side, you have the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, which is like you self-sabotage. You don't do very loving things to yourself, okay? So it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, you have to really think about, like, if you want love, right, to grow in a relationship or just period, the environment needs to be that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't, and that's the thing that I love so much about love, y'all, is that love is the energy of God, and you can't cheat God. You can't cheat God. You cannot cheat the energy of love. If you do put in the work and everything, it's going to be there, right? If you are really in the correct energy, if you are really in genuine and sincerity energy or whatever, and literally go look in the Bible and look at the definition of what love is, and then recalibrate what the hell you've been doing, what your person been doing, and have y'all been living in alignment to that. Or you can go look up the what's called Ma'at, the what's called Ma'at, or you can go look up you know, other things about sacred union and all of these things. A union is, to have a sacred union, two people have to be operating in the energy of sacredness, like not like childishness. Not, I don't want to say childish, but there's a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth that needs to happen here. And the thing is that there's always possibility. And it's literally your choice. Like it's your choice as a relationship and as a couple. And that's just what it is, you know. As a couple, if something is a problem or whatever, then you have to be able to come together and look at that thing as a, like, you got to get the solution and all these things. Not that the problem comes in between two people, all right? And that's just what it is, all right? I don't know why I went so long for this, Virgo, but I hope that blessed your spirit, okay? Somebody needs to hear that. Somebody needed to hear it, okay? What is this dice doing on there? All right, so let's see. Oh, look, the Virgo, it fell on yours. Let me do the Astro dice. I'm giving y'all a lot. I don't know. I thought it's the Virgo on the line. They I don't know. I feel like my Virgos needed a lot. Wait. You have the 11th house, which connects to friends, community, and things like that. And if I'm not mistaken, Virgo, there's something that you need to get clear with your north and south node. And it's connected to friendship. Like, what are the patterns that you repeat in friendship? Like, because I think that's south node. South node is the energy that you need to get out of. You need to focus. Go look up your birth chart and everything, and go look up what your north node is, and need to get in alignment with that. And whatever's in your south node, that's shit that you already did in your past life. So, but it's something that is connected to your groups, your networks, your friendships. It's like the collective. The 11th house is connected to Aquarius. Aquarius is the energy of the collective. The opposite energy is the energy of Leo. So there's something about you needing to learn you give too much to a certain collective or a certain the 11th house. The 11th house also rules like the internet and shit like that. It's like networks, just networks, okay? Also, the 11th house, the Aquarius energy is connected to the nervous system. You're needing to watch your nervous system. I don't know what that's about with the 11th house. That's like a group, a community, or whatever. And yeah, I don't know. But there's something about needing to like balance what you give to like a group of community and what you give yourself, or what you give your relationship, or what you give, whatever. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. All right. Libra, yeah, talking about balance. Seems like I have Libra in your chart somewhere. Yeah, there's something about really needing to be about balance, needing to come into balance about something, or needing to have, like, whether it's a work-life balance or friend-life balance, something about balance. All right, so y'all love it. Like, this is way too long.